Hi, this is Heidi Caswell here, WordPress 101 for Boomers. Today we're going on how to move WordPress from one host to another host and keeping everything intact, keeping it the same just like what it was. You don't want to have to go back in and change your widgets and rearrange things and everything else. You want to save time and have it just the same way and not be missing anything. Now the easiest way I found to have it is what we're doing here, and we're showing you how to move your database, make a copy of it on your new host. And that's where we're going to go to now. Now your host may look a little different depending on the host you have, and we're going on into manage accounts here. I said yours may look a little different, but what you're looking for is look for over here it has the MySQL server, and then here you're going to find the name of your database, and that's what we're going to go to and edit. If you don't know the name of your database nor the username or password for it, you can find that in your file manager or through the FTP program you're using to move the files. And you will find a file called WP config. Here I am in FileZilla, and you can see here the various different files that make up WordPress. And we're going to go look at this one. If you mouse over, you can see the full name, WP config. This one's almost it's a sample. This is the one we want, and you want to click on it and view it. Now I'm going to show you a similar one, not a live one, because we don't want to, it's not information you want to put public out there on a site. Okay, your WP config file will look something like this. It'll have the name of your database, and usually this first part has to do with your host. It'll be something different on my new one. And you'll have a username. It won't say username, it'll actually have a username here, and it will have a password, not this word here. And a lot of times they'll say local here. And some of your websites want something else put here so it'll work right. You need to put whatever it is, and if you're not sure what you put there, if you have, leave what's in there by default. And if that works, fine. If it doesn't, then you want to go back and check with your web host as to what should go in there. And once you have these things changed, then you can hit, you can find this information here. So you can log into your database. And then later, after you move your site, you're going to come back to this file on your new host, and you're going to edit it for the new host. So on this page, you're going to go in, and you're going to put the username and the password that goes with this particular database that you're going to copy. And go ahead and log in. Once you log in, it will look something like this, what we're looking for. And you want to make sure you got the right one showing up over here, and we do. You may have several showing up with your login, in which case you're going to go and pick the right one. Anyway, we're going to go to the export, and we're going to go ahead and do custom so we can put it as we want to select all. We want to move everything. And compression, a lot of times I'll use like gzip. And then just go ahead and hit go there at the bottom. And it's going to make a copy of your database, a compressed one, a compressed file, onto your computer. Okay, it's saved, and I can actually go in and I can show it in the folder so I can see where it's at. And this is number 3 here, and that's the one that we're going to use. Here I am in the new host, and we're going to go ahead and create a new database and add that information to it. So we're going to go on down. MySQL. I'm clicking on the database wizard, filling in information. You can give it whatever name, hit next step. You can create your own username and a password to go with it. You want a strong password. I'm not going to show you this, but then you go ahead and create user and go on to the next page. We will use this as a test and we'll come back. I'll delete it later because as you can see, you still can see my password and username. And but you go ahead and hit all privileges in the next step. And your new database is set up. Now we're going to go ahead and go into that database and add the information in the next video. See you there.